Here we go, friends. It's time to get ready for an adventure in learning that will change the way you look at and approach education. In this introductory video, you'll receive a simple DIY primer on how to lead an omni-immersive learning lesson. By the end of the first session, you should have a good feel for how you want to run things, the order of activities that will work best for your family, and the values you want to instill through the given lesson. If you've gone through Omni-Immersive Learning Experience's full Reading Revolution cycle of trainings for grown-ups, you've already prepared yourself for this moment through a variety of self-studies, such as Win Over Your Reluctant Reader, Turbocharge Your Child's Education, Everything is an Adventure, and Omni-Immersive Learning 101. You may even have joined our live workshops and webinars such as Reading for Keeps, The Efficiency Expedition, and The Magic of Omni-Immersive Learning tutorial. The main thing to know is that you are able and ready now to lead lessons in a way that works for you and your children or students. If you've taken our trainings, Expel the Crisis from Your Child's Education, You Have the Power, or Is Homeschooling Right for You? You know that no one is more qualified to teach your children than you. The lessons for the story you selected have been designed to enable the entire family to get involved. A perfect example of this is the Adventure calendar that correlates to the story. The daily action prompts apply to adults in an office just as much as they do to a child in a classroom. And our allotted Meanwhile method bridges the gap of how to involve young ones who don't yet read. Before we go any further, let's clarify what we mean by the term omni-immersive. It simply refers to the interactive content and immersive approach we use that enables students to actually do what they're reading about. For example, they won't just read about a blanket fort, they'll get to help make one and conduct their lesson from inside it. They won't read in envy about someone receiving a welcome basket chock full of yummy treats. They'll get to help put one together for all in the household to sample and enjoy. Our story-based curriculum is designed to prepare children for situations they will face in the real world, not just in theory. That's why the math we teach is life skills arithmetic that will help children understand how to manage money, make logical decisions, and problem solve. We purposely put the story characters in tricky situations and present them with moral dilemmas as a means of enabling families to apply the values they feel are most important. You will find that each set of lessons includes one that involves movement, one with an optional field trip, one with an opportunity to get out in nature, and so on. And each lesson page follows the same format for ease of reference. It starts with the theme of the lesson and the chapters it covers, the amount of time you should set aside for the lesson, as well as extra activities, an at-a-glance list of what will be emphasized in the given lesson, supplies suggestions, and then a detailed list of themed activities for you to choose from, organized by category. Plus, lesson links to our Omnopoly quiz game and answer key, vocabulary flashcards, a list of the basic skills and disciplines students will use during the lesson, a writing prompt, etc. Students will be given ample opportunities to use their imaginations, share their ideas, and actually make the things depicted in the narrative. Preparing for each lesson before you administer it will go far in making your teaching experience a success. Conversely, if you do not go over the lesson ahead of time or have not assembled the tools you will need, the learning session could easily become a hot mess that turns kids off to the whole thing. Remember, statistics bear out that you are more than up to this task, even if you've never had any teacher training, even if you didn't excel in school, and even if you don't enjoy reading. That's the beauty of story-based learning. because stories are how we as humans learn best. And if you get to a point where you could use some extra support, that's what our weekly Fathoms Q&A calls are for. We dive deeper into the subject matter and offer suggestions on how you can get the most out of the lessons. As a Fathoms member, you'll automatically be invited to our private Facebook community, where you can get peer support and find out what has worked for others. The good news is, the caring mindset and proactive spirit that have brought you to this lesson will take you all the way from Lesson 1 through the story wrap party. Thank you for including us on your family's learning journey. We look forward to making education something your children don't just enjoy at the moment, but love for a lifetime. So, let's get learning.